Oh, don't mind me just walking my dog here in Brookhaven. This new update is amazing, dude. It introduced pets, and like the expansion that can come from this is just unbelievable. So of course I was gonna drop the video talking about what I'm talking about in this video. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, and enable post notification, ring the bell, make it go ding, and that's gonna notify you of every single Brookhaven video before, like, as they come out. And if you're a channel member, you're probably going to get these videos beforehand as well, or at least some of them. So yeah, that be the case, let's talk about this. So pets got added into Brookhaven bigger and better than they ever have before. Now, previously, we could get some pets from the avatar editor. You know, they're items that you have on the Roblox interface. You can kind of add pets to your character. But for the first time ever, we have pets actually introduced into Brookhaven. This has been an update that I expected to come in Brookhaven years ago, but just now has arrived at our doorstep via the prop interface, and it is, well, surprising to say the least. It is darn good, and it's something the players have wanted for, well, years now, and the fact that we have it is just terrific. Finally, you know, finally at our doorstep is the availability to have pet roleplays, have cats, different variations. I mean, let's just look at the props interface that is introduced here. We have carriers, we have cats, you know, laying down on their beds, we have dog houses, we have cat toys, the food bowls, we have the cat trees, even birds have been added. However, now we have pets. This is a very big concern because we got to take care of our pets. And what if something goes wrong with our pet, right? What if we need to go buy some pet food? How are we going to keep our pets full and satisfied and healthy? What if our pet is feeling a little sickly and we need to take it to a vet? This is so essential that we're able to take our pets to the vet, because quite often we need, you know, pets need to stay updated with different variations of shots. And if something goes wrong, they're not feeling well, you got to take them into the vet to ensure everything is healthy with them and everything in between. So what is missing in Brookhaven at the current moment? That is obviously a veterinarian, a vet that we could take our pets to, or a pet shop even as well. Where do we buy the goods for our pets, like leashes, foods, treats, you know, bones, and awesome things for our animals? We don't have either of that. Right now, we have animals, but we have no way to really directly take care of them. So I think this is leading into a bigger update. And I think that update is going to be veterinarians added, a vet added, and a pet shop added in Brookhaven. Now, it would not make any sense at all that Wolfpack does not follow this up with a vet or a pet shop. If he doesn't, what is going on? Like, literally, what is going on with Brookhaven at that point? I think one of the future updates or near updates has to be a vet or pet shop. It just makes sense. And if it doesn't arrive or come in the next few updates, I'm going to definitely be worried about what is going on, because like it's so needed. Now, here's the question though. Okay, a vet or pet shop would be great, but where the heck would you add it in Brookhaven already? Well, we have talked about this before. A third story being added to the mall. It could definitely take place up there, or it could be an apartment. Now, with the apartments, we have the skate shop, the skate park, and other different variables, a music studio. It wouldn't be too unusual above the grocery store to see something like a pet shop or a veterinarian shop, or you know, a vet that we could take and make sure our pet is okay. So here's what I think could definitely happen. Wolfpack and Aiden could add a pet-friendly apartment that is full of all kinds of pet toys and things, and it could be a pet-themed apartment. You know, someone that just loves living with pets, and you could have two different other variables of that apartment to change it through different various role plays. So in that apartment, you would also be able to change it to something like a vet or a pet shop, so people could take their animals to the vet or the pet shop to get new toys and things that they would enjoy. I mean, honestly, even the hair and nail salon place could have a different variable over here on the wall that you could click that's like a vet or a pet shop. And I think that would work really well as well. So, let me know what you guys think about that. I think it would definitely make a lot of sense, but I just thought the apartment thing makes a lot more sense because, one, we haven't got a new apartment in a long time, and being able to see a new apartment is going to be exciting anyways, and seeing more pet-friendly opportunity and options in the game is going to increase and make the role plays even better. So that's definitely what I'm looking forward to, and I can't personally wait for. So yeah, I think it's needed because right now, guys, we don't, you know, this has also been a thing. We don't have an outdoor store as well. So if we want to go camping, we want to get, camping supplies and other fishing rods and stuff like that. Yeah, we have them in our backpack, but we don't have a place to go and actually buy them as if we're doing a role play. Like, okay, we need to go upgrade our fishing rod. We need a fishing shop, especially since we got the ocean, and ocean fishing is a big deal, right? So it would make sense maybe by the ocean we would get a new addition, or a house maybe that allows us to be able to, well, have a pet, like a fishing shop or an outdoor shop where we could go buy sleeping bags, camping supplies, and other things that would be useful for our camping, fishing role plays. So, that be the case, a vet is definitely something I see coming into the future of Brookhaven. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be questioning about the next Brookhaven update and when it's going to update and when we would possibly see a pet or vet store added. And, well, I'm going to give my predictions on that as well. I think the next update should be the vet or the pet shop. It just makes sense. It just makes a lot of sense. Why it would not be the next update is really confusing, because then it would kind of show that Wolfpack doesn't really have intentions right away to add something like that. Or it might be Wolfpack is already, by the time me uploading this video, is working on the next update and it is something entirely different. However, I would like to say in a month's time, 1 month to 2 months, we should see a vet or pet shop introduced in Brookhaven. Now, if we don't, like I said, it will be very surprising. It will make me question why we don't have something like that added into Brookhaven to furthermore aid in the roleplay of the new pets. Because, guys, getting pets in Brookhaven is one of the biggest updates and biggest things Brookhaven has seen in a long time. This is huge, guys. This is actually huge and something that we, the players, have wanted forever. So this isn't no, like, small deal. This is big, and this has opportunity to be even bigger with the additions of a vet or pet store. And, yeah, guys, we've been talking about a pet store being added into Brookhaven since the earliest days, and I just never thought it was going to happen because I thought maybe there wasn't like a real good way to implement it in Brookhaven, and it would have been really difficult. So I thought that was maybe why they held off from doing it for so long, but now we have the props and we can add animals via the props. This isn't definitely... this be the case, guys, we could definitely see more farm animals like we've talked about for the longest amount of time as well to aid in the farming role plays. So we could see cows, chickens, and pigs and stuff, which I think should also, honestly, that should have been added with this last update, just some cows and pigs and chickens, but for some reason that's also been held off and not added into the game. I think there's things that just make a lot of sense to add into Brookhaven that could make players very happy. And, players are not necessarily completely excited for just basic new houses added into Brookhaven. We got a lot of houses, and when there's just house updates, it kind of seems to create a disappointment in the player base at the moment. So if you're going to add a new house, adding a house that furthers a roleplay, which is an RP set really, or adding existing features that can already expand the existing roleplay sets with a normal house or something is essential. And the reason I say that is because, like the superhero RP set, we definitely thought we were going to get some more superhero-related themed additions to an update, like at least a superhero car or a vehicle that had superhero-like features that would be directed. When you think of a superhero, they usually have a vehicle of some sort, right? So a vehicle added into Brookhaven that would be an RP set vehicle that allows us to kind of have, like, superhero accessibility. But here's the thing. With the vehicles in Brookhaven, there's no RP set vehicles. So I've talked about this a lot in the past as well. The availability of vehicles having RP set tendencies, that they're a little bit extra, they're a little bit over the top, but they aid in different role plays. Now, the only one that I can think of right away is the sharks. Those would definitely be classified as like a role play type vehicle because they are very outlandish and different. I mean, a drivable shark, that is just wild, dude. That is absolutely wild and something I never expected Brookhaven to add. So that would definitely be in the term of classification as an RP vehicle. So RP vehicles getting introduced, and in the fact of them getting introduced, like, we would be able to have a superhero car. We would be able to have, things that kind of tie more into direct roleplays. We can even have like a crazy vampire car and, stuff like that, which we do have to an extent. They are different variations of these vehicles that we can add, such as the vans can be agency vans and different other variables. They do have some roleplay tendencies already, but that could definitely be expanded upon as well, in my opinion. So yeah, with that aside though, let me know what you guys think about everything I went over in this video, and post a comment below because I'm interested to hear what you guys think. And with that aside, I will see you guys in the next one.